kids, welcome back to my cooking show. Today we're going to make a fun little snack or even a breakfast that you can have. And it's kind of like a cup cake because you make cake in a cup. More commonly, it's called a mug cake because you actually bake it right in the mug in the microwave for just a couple minutes. It's like a really fast cake. So you're gonna need a few ingredients. This is a banana chocolate chip mug cake. It's my family's favorite. And you just mash up a banana. Ideally, it has a little more brown spots than this, so it's a little sweeter. You'll add a little bit of maple syrup for some extra sweetness. And then you use some oat flour. That's the main part of the cake, which is just ground up oats. You can see how the oat flour looks. You just put some rolled oats in a blender until they look like that. That's oat flour. You'll use a little bit of baking powder to make it puff up and rise. And just a dash of salt, then a dash of nutmeg and cinnamon, and a sprinkle of chocolate chips because that makes it really special and like a cake. You could also put some walnuts, or you can skip the chocolate chips if you wanted. So let's get to it. So now that the banana's all mashed up, we're going to add our oat flour, add our sprinkle of nutmeg. I love a little bit of nutmeg. Then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon has a lot of health benefits, so it's good to include it in as many things as you can. And then just a pinch of salt. I'll just do a little dash like that. It brings out the flavor of things. Adding salt to anything will bring out the natural flavors. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and that's what makes it puff up, so we're not just making a bowl of oatmeal. And then we're just going to use 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. If your banana is very sweet and you're used to fruit sweetened things, you don't even need to use that. Or you could also use some date paste or chopped dates or any kind of sweetener really. We're going to mix that. Right, now I'm going to pour it into this mug. You can use 1 big mug or 2 small mugs. I'm going to show you what it looks like in 1 big mug. You might want to use a rubber spatula. There we go, there's my little mug cake. And I'm going to sprinkle a few chocolate chips on top. These are dairy-free dark chocolate chips, but you can use whatever you have. Just like that, and we'll put it in the microwave. You could just do 90 seconds. All right, this is how it looks. It's a little bit wet in the middle still. So I think I'm going to do about 20 more seconds. Our mug cake is out. You can see how it puffed up. And the mashed banana looks a little wet, but around the edges it's not shiny. So you can tell that it's cooked. So you let it cool for just a couple minutes because otherwise it will really burn your tongue because sweet things get very hot. But after it's cool, you can see what it looks like when you poke it with a fork. I also like to pour a little plant milk on top, like almond milk, because it helps cool it down and it just tastes yummy because it's kind of like cake and milk. So next time you're just hungry in the evening after dinner, or you want to make some little treat or a snack, you can make yourself a little mug cake in just a few minutes. I always just eat it out of the mug, but I wanted to show you what it looks like and give you a really good view. So here's a picture of the inside. See how fluffy it is? And it's just like eating a piece of banana cake. It smells like banana mug cakes in here. I wish you could smell it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can see my future cooking videos for kids.